Alright, Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah, Kodash. That's who the word Italy calls God, which his name is Yahweh. Who the word Italy calls Jesus Christ, which his name is Yahweh Shai in the Paleo-Hebrew, man, which are the true powers of the Israelites, man, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the Hebrew Israelites, man. And double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, the Ruel, and salutation to the Akim, the brothers, the believers that's in the ministry, doing the work and pushing the gospel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua by Hashem, Rakah Kodash, meaning through the Holy Spirit, man. So, basically, this the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, Charlotte Camp, coming at you with another lesson. And basically, man, I'm just going to talk about, how the Lord is going to deliver the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect, man, the 144,000 and the 1/3. And the way that the Lord is going to deliver the elect is by the way of the chariots, man. With the world called UFOs, man. To the world they call unidentified flying objects, man. But we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and through the scriptures, man, we find out that the so-called UFOs are the chariots, man, which are the angels, man. How they travel, man, through different dimensions, man, and do the work or do the bidding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. They are not no green aliens or green, monsters or gray monsters, man. The science, science fiction stuff that these Edomites, which are these so-called white people, push out through the media, man. That's the times that we in now, man. You clearly seeing it now that what the world called UFOs are aliens. The truth of the matter is that they are angels, man, and they are dark-skinned men with white with woolly hair, man. Black woolly afros, man. You got all type of different accounts on YouTube and the internet, and images showing you that the angels are dark-skinned men, looking like so-called Negroes, man. But by the chariots, the so-called UFOs, is how the Lord is going to deliver the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel, out of the destruction of America, man. America, which is Babylon the Great in the Bible, is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. In this up-and-coming World War III, by the hands of NATO, Russia, North Korea, Iran, China, India, all these heathen nations that's outside, or these nations that's outside of America, is going to go to war with America, and they're going to send in nukes, man, here on America and to destroy it, because it is the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And why? Because you look at the ways of America, man. We'll have, we hear it's trending in America in wickedness, man. You got homosexuality, transgender, man. You got pedophilia, bestiality, witchcraft, false idols, false gods, being upheld here in America, man. All type of murdering, all type of madness and wickedness is fully done in America, man. And so for that, the Lord is going to destroy America for all this wickedness, man. By the thermonuclear fire, by those missiles, man, and also by the chariots of the Most High, man. These angels, man. And when Yahweh shall return, who the word is called Jesus Christ, which is a so-called Negro, a dark-skinned man from the tribe of Judah, he's going to come back and bring war against these Edomites, man, against these so-called white people and the rest of these heathen nations, man, and also against 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that's going against him, man. Because Yahweh Shai is our power, man, and you have 2/3 of our people that's going to reject him, is going to fight against him in this up-and-coming battle. When they, when these militaries assemble themselves in World War III, they're going to fight against each other. But when Yahweh Shai come back with the angels, they're going to stop fighting against each other and fight Yahweh Shai, man. And you got majority of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that join forces with the American military, man. They inside the American military fighting for the Edomites, man, fighting for Esau, man, these so-called white people. So they're going to fight against their own power, and Yahweh Shah is going to destroy them, man, the ones that are people that's in the military of America. You know, but basically, you know, I'm going to get into the scriptures about how the Lord is going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, from out of the destruction of America, man, and from the different the disasters or destruction that's going to take place all over the earth, man, because the elect is scattered all over the earth under every nations, man, you know, that's here on the planet Earth, man. So the Lord is going to deliver the elect, and it's going to be by the chariots, man. It's in the scriptures. Here we go, right here. This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And the clouds that the Bible is talking about is not a physical cloud that you see in the sky, or a rain cloud, man. You know, white puffy, you know, gas, or water, you know. But that's what clouds is, man. They nothing but steamy water, man. You know, but these clouds are symbolic for the so-called UFOs, man. The chariots of the Most High, man. Because that's how they can be, you know, in the shape of a cloud. They can manipulate themselves as looking like a cloud, or they can show themselves, you know, as the ship, you know, or they show themselves as a ball of energy, a ball of fire, man. You know, but those what are called the clouds in the Bible, man, the chariots. And the scriptures say, behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And so every eye. So when Yahweh shall return with the angels, man, with these so-called UFOs, these chariots, all nations is going to see him, man. Because the chariot is going to be big, man. It's going to be a big chariot, man. You know, right along with other chariots, which are the angels, man. And it said, and they also which pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. So the point, you know, the point, you know, being explained there in the scripture, the point that I want to get to is about the chariots, man. How the Lord Yahweh Shah is going to return with the so-called UFOs, man. The vehicles of the heavenly realms, man. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel came down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitations of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, a cage of unclean and hateful birds. So basically, man, Babylon is falling, talking about America, man. America is going to fall, man. You know, you're going to fall economically, you know, financially, you know. Then you're going to have the morals of this place already have fallen, man. Look at the mindset of these people, man. You know, but ultimately it's going to fall by the way of Yahweh Shah returning with the angels, man, and sending those laser beams here to destroy America, man. You know, and these wicked people that's not of the elect, man. You know, and also the Lord is going to have these missiles destroy America right after he delivered the elect, man. And he's going to continue on. And it said, for all nations had drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication, and the kings of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through abundance of her delicacy. Because you got all nations have done business with America, man, have followed the trends or the ways of America, man. You got the Chinese, the Arabs, you know, the Africans, you know, the East Indians, all of them has followed the customs and the ways of America, man. Doing witchcraft right along with America, man. Merchandise, meaning doing business, man. Getting rich off the ways of America, man. And who's the main laborers here in America, man? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, man. You know, so these nations have got rich through America off the slavery of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, man. And they're going to pay for that, man. Mainly America. Continue on, and it said, you know, verse 4, Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues. And that voice is talking about the angels, man. You know, when the Lord sent that voice, you know, which is going to be in the Hebrew, you know, to tell his people to come out of them, meaning you know, they're going to be delivered, man. The elect is going to be delivered out of the destruction of America. That's what it says. So you want to be partaker of the plagues, man. Because the main plague is going to be those nuclear missiles destroying America, man. You know, and if you don't get delivered by the chariots, you're going to be caught up into that destruction by the missiles, man. That's why brothers here at Great Millstone and the brothers that's in the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking for the Lord to deliver us from the missiles, man. You know, that's why we put up the videos. That's why we go out there to the highways and byways and warn, tell the 2/3, you know, if they don't come back, they're going to get caught up into the missiles, man. The destruction of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we go out there and gather the hopefully elect, man. Those that's going to turn from their wicked ways and come back believing that they're Israelites. Not only believing that they're Israelites, but also believing in the doctrine and in the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because the destruction is at hand, man. And it's going to destroy 2/3 of our people, man. So we want to escape that, man. That's why we're doing the works and having faith in Yahushua. So when that great day comes, or the wrath of the Lord, we want to be delivered by those so-called UFOs, man, from chariots. You know. Continue on. I'm going to read it again. Verse 4, Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, which are the Israelites, starting off with the elect, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues. For the Lord, like I said, is going to destroy this place, man, by thermonuclear fire, man. You know, and the only way we're going to be delivered, like I say, is by the chariots, man, from that destruction. It said, for her sins have reached unto the heavens, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquity. So the Lord haven't forgotten about all the wickedness that America had done in the past and what they still are doing, man. Ever since the time that the Edomites came over here to enslave the northern kingdom, which are the Native Americans and the Latino tribes, man. You know, ever since then, America was built upon bloodshed, man, upon unrighteous decrees, man. All the way to now, man, you still have Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being murdered by the so-called white man, and even Jake, the Israelites, killing themselves, man. So this land is full of blood, man, full of wickedness, man, by the unrighteous decrees, man. You know, like I named earlier, man, homosexuality, transgender, you know, idol worship, man. You know, all these false gods and religion that's blinding our people, man. And leaving America in corruption or wickedness, man. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy this place with the missiles, but the elect is going to be delivered and shielded from it, man, by the chariots, man. But this is where the main destruction is going to take place in America, man. The seat of all these countries, man. You know, because America's on top over all these countries, and it pushes this wickedness throughout the whole earth, man. You know, amongst these other countries, man. But now these other countries, like the Russians, the Chinese, you know, the Arabs, you know, certain of America's enemies, you know, are now fed up with America, because we're in the time that the Lord is about to destroy America, man, in this up and coming World War III. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. You know, so immediately meaning after the destruction, basically when America collapsed, you know, when martial law being implemented, concentration camps being opening up, and the so-called white man, the Edomites, roll in with their troops, you know, to come against Jacob for Jacob's trouble, the time of Jacob's trouble, when they're going to be murdering a lot of our people, man, and mainly the 2/3, man. You know, when all hell break loose, man, was there no more food, water, you know, race riots, all type of disasters and calamities that's going to take place in America, man. But the Lord said immediately after those days, man, basically when all hell break loose, this was going to happen, man. Before that final judgment comes. And it said, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So when all this calamities, all these disasters are going to be taking place, man. When World War III at its highest point, man, America at its lowest point and full up with destruction, man, all type of disaster, calamities happen. You're going to have Yahweh Shah going to come back, man. He's going to come back and settle everything, man. Set everything straight, man. And the way he's going to do it is by violence, man. When he come back with the host of the angels, man, to fight against the Edomites, man. The empire, man. And take down these elites, the Edomites army, all these other nations, armies, the Russian army, the NATO, America, China, all these heathenistic armies, or these heathen armies, they're going to fight against Yahweh Shah, and Yahweh Shah is going to disappoint them while bringing them down, man. With his military, the chariots, man, the angels, him and the angels. Continue on, and it said, verse 31, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, that they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So when the destruction, when the last judgment comes, after Yahweh Shah make war with these heathen nations, their armies, and bring destruction upon America by the ways of the chariots, he's going to also deliver the elect, man. You see that's scattered amongst the four winds of the heaven, man, which is, the whole earth, man. Because like I said earlier, the elect of the nation of Israel is scattered amongst all nations, man, throughout the whole planet Earth, under different other nations, man. And what considered, you Israelites, the ones that are confused faces, which is going to make up the 1/3 also, is that your bloodline go back to Negro, Latino, and Native American descent, man. Because we were scattered amongst all nations through our captivity, man. So wherever they elect at, the Lord is going to have mercy upon them and deliver them by the ways of the chariots. Continuing on, and it said, he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So basically, man, the Lord is going to deliver the elect, man, by the ways of the chariots. This is just getting a couple of scriptures so brothers can get that that point of view, or the aspect or the vision of and the understanding how the Lord is going to how the Lord Yahweh Shah, which is named in the Hebrew meaning he delivered, well, he is the deliverer, and he's going to deliver the nation of Israel by the ways of the chariots, man. That's how we're going to be beamed up or delivered from the destruction of America and the chaos that's going to be all over the earth, man. Continue on. It said, this is Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chamber, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. And the chambers represent the chariots, man. And when the Lord delivered the elect, from the destruction of America and from the judgment, he says it's going to be for a little moment, because it's going to be the Lord indignation that's going to bring destruction to this place, man. And the word indignation means righteous anger, man, or righteous judgment, because this world is full of wickedness, and it's going to give every right for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah to destroy this place for his wickedness, man. It's mainly America, man. But the scripture said, hide thyself for a little moment, man, because you're going to have to be delivered from the destruction that the Lord is going to bring, man. Like I say, mainly America, man. When America get touched by those missiles, man,
And it say, hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed.
So once the Lord destroyed this place and he delivered the elect, right before the destruction of America come, it's going to be a point of time, when the Lord is going to set up, after the elect is delivered, he's going to set up the kingdom of heaven here on the earth, man, in Israel, man. And, and also to say, the land of Israel, with those fake Jews, them gutter rats, man, the Amalekites, they also is going to be destroyed in this up and coming World War III, man. The land of Israel, man, and those imposters, because the Lord going to set up the rightful owners in that land, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting off with the elect.
This is Psalms 91, verse 1, and it reads, he that dwelleth in the secret places of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
In the secret place of the Most High are these scriptures, man, the Holy Bible, man. Then, and the Bible is written through the Spirit, of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So the elect is meaning the secret place is going to have the understanding of the secrets of the Most High, man. Meaning the understanding of the truth, man. Because only the elect is going to be able to get the understanding of the truth of the Bible, man. Not what this world has been taught, man, about the Bible, man. These false lies that these people teach about the Holy Bible, man, saying that all nations can make it. The name of the Lord is Jesus. Well, they don't do no deeper information on the word Jesus or on the scriptures, man. Because the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua has to show you the true understanding of the scriptures, man. Because before the Holy Bible was written in English, translated in English, it was in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin, man. So you got to go back, man. You got to go back to the Hebrew, the Latin, and the Greek, man, to get the better understanding of the scriptures and get the better understanding of the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because a lot of our people think they know the scriptures, in all actuality they don't, man. And the only way you're going to really know it is the inspiration of the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua open up your mind to understand these scriptures.
So this is the secret place, man. Like I say, the scriptures are the secret place of the Most High. And it say, he that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And the shadow of the Almighty is represent the power of the Lord and also the chariots, man. And I will say unto Yahweh, he is my refuge, my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. And surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the flower, and from the noisome pestilence.
So the chariots are going to deliver the nation of Israel from the noisome pestilence. It's going to deliver the nation of Israel from the elect of the nation of Israel from the noisome pestilence, meaning those nuclear missiles, man, and the destruction that the Lord is going to bring on this place.
He shall cover thee with his feathers under his wings, and shall thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
And the wings, like I say, represent the chariots, man. And the truth is the shield. Is the shield and the buckler is the truth, man. The understanding of these scriptures, man. But that's going to be the step of us, Lord willing, I'm part of that number, the elect. That's how the elect is going to be delivered, man. First by understanding these scriptures and understanding the name and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But those that's part of the elect that's got the name of the Lord and truly believe and do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and that's going to endure to the end, are going to be the ones that's going to be delivered by the chariots, man, the elect. Because you just can't say that you part of the elect, where the Lord has written in the scriptures that the elect is going to be out there pushing the word, man. The elect is going to be out there truly believing, man, doing what right, man. keeping the law, statute, commandments to keeping the law, statute, commandments to the best of their ability, man. That's the signs of the elect, man. You can't say that you're elect, you're part of the elect and doing all type of wickedness, man. Following different gods, man. Doing the things of this world, man. The elect is going to be doing what Yahweh Shah commanded them to do, so they can be delivered, man. Verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by noonday. So I mean, this destruction, man. We're not going to be afraid, because we're looking for the Lord to protect us, and when all hell breaks loose, man, to give us the spirit to endure, man. Deliver us from our enemies, man. Deliver us from the famine, the different pestilence or diseases, the wild beasts, man. And the Lord say that, man. He said that the ones that believe on Him, and believe on Him and His Son, Yahweh Shah, the elect is going to be the ones that's going to be shielded from the disasters and the judgment of Yahweh Shah, especially from the time up from when all hell break loose here in America, all the way up to the time when Yahweh Shah returned with the angels, man, with the chariots, and delivered them, man. And deliver them and shield them from their main destruction, like I say, which are the missiles. It said, nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasted at noonday, meaning when this place go down, man. When this kingdom go down, when the Lord had it set fit through the Spirit, when America finally fall, man, which we are approaching rapidly, man. When this place really collapse, man, and the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, being pushed on a worldwide level, man. And when these people out here go to the government to receive this RFID chip, that's going to be the time, really, when the Lord is really going to bring destruction, man. But those that take the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, are going to be destroyed by the thermonuclear fire, man, by the missiles, man. That's written in Revelation 14 and 9. And continue on, verse 7. And it said, verse 6, nor for the person that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasted at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So basically, man, the scripture saying that you're gonna have so much death and destruction, and when the Lord brings judgment on these wicked people, man, mainly 2/3 of His own people for being wicked and not believing in Him and trusting in this wickedness, man, doing all this wickedness. You're gonna have mass death, man. For the Lord said that the nation of Israel is like the sand of the sea, man, but only a remnant gonna return, and that remnant is the elect, man. So you're gonna have a mass death for Israelites, man, mass death for Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, and confused faces, man, that's not gonna get right, man. And the heathens on top of that, where there's no guarantee salvation for them, man. The real Gentiles, man, the real heathens, that bloodline go back to Edom, Moab, Ammon, And so they're going to be destroyed also, man. There's going to be a mass death, man. A lot of death that the Lord is going to bring to this place, man. And the Lord said, but it shall not come nigh unto thee, man. Meaning the destruction, the Lord is going to deliver the elect, man. The ones that doing His work, man. The ones that believing in His name and truth and sincerity, man. The ones that believing in His Son, man. Because the Yahweh Shah is the mediator, man. We're supposed to worship Yahweh Shah, man. Because the Lord Yahweh set up Yahweh Shah over us, man. And those that truly believe in Yahweh Shah, those the ones that Yahweh Shah is going to deliver, man, and shield in the time of Jacob trouble, the elect, man, when all hell break loose. Verse 8. Only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. So when the destruction of America come, man, the Lord is going to have His spirit and His protection on the elect, man. And the elect man will have to endure through all the tribulations that's going to take place here on America and on the earth, until Yahweh shall return. But He said, only with thy eyes shall we see the reward of the wicked, man. Because us doing this work
and believing in Yahweh Shah, like I say, he's going to protect us, and then we're going to see the destruction of this place, man. We're going to see the mass people dying, man. We're going to see all type of hell breaking loose, man. But the Lord's going to have his spirit on us that we endure, man. And we get through all that, man. Certain men going to have spiritual power, man. You're going to have the angels protecting them and guiding the elect men, So we're not supposed to fear, because we had to understand it, that the judgment that the Lord coming with, he's coming with it because this place is wicked, man. And we want to be on that right side, of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. And those that's going to be on the right side of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is going to be the elect, and it's going to be shielded and protected from the destruction, man. Especially when Yahweh Shah once again come back with them chariots, man, and deliver the elect. That's it on that. The elect is going to see the destruction of this place, man, as it's written in Revelation, man. When the nukes touch down, man, when the nuclear missiles destroy America, man, the elect, the ones that's going to get beamed up into the chariots, the so-called UFOs, are going to actually see the destruction of America being destroyed by those nuclear missiles, man. That's why, the book of Revelation say that, America is going to be known as the lake of fire, man. So there's going to be so much missiles, as the Bible said, 200 million missiles is going to destroy this place, man. It's going to be used to destroy this place, and there's going to be so much missiles that's going to bombard America. It's going to leave it as a lake of fire, man. And once the elect get beamed up into the chariots, they're going to see it, man. They're going to actually see the destruction of America, man. From on high, man. From an eagle-eye view, man. This is Revelation chapter 15, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up with the wrath of Yahweh. And the 7 plagues, talking about the destruction that the Lord is going to bring upon the earth, man. And the last plague, the main last plague, is going to be the deliverance well, basically it's going to be the destruction of America by the thermonuclear missiles, and the deliverance of the elect of the nation of Israel by Yahweh Shah and the chariots. And it reads, and it said, I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. And that sea of glass talking about the firmament of the chariot, man. The bottom of the chariot was so clear once the elect got beamed up, man. They couldn't see the destruction of the America, on the earth, man, by the fire, man. By the fire of the nuclear missiles. That would have seen a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, over his image, over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the power. So basically, man, the elect is going to be the ones that's going to see receive the victory over America, man. Because the elect is not going to take the RFID chip, man, or mark of the beast, or worship this system, man. Or follow the ways of America or the Edomites, man. The ways of Satan, man, that's set up by the Edomites, man. They're going to hold dearly to the faith, man, until Yahweh Shah delivered them, man. Even if some have to be martyrs, man, the Lord is going to raise them up, man. They're going to be the first ones that's going to be on the chariots, man. Right along with the rest of the elect when the Lord delivered the rest of the elect from off the shores of America, and that's scattered throughout the whole entire planet, man. And it said, and they sang the song of Moses, the servant of the Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous art thy works, Lord Yahweh Almighty, just and true are the ways thou King of saints. So basically, man, they're going to sing the song, meaning they having an understanding of the scripture, man. But the Holy Bible is the songs, or the truth is the songs of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. The understanding of these scriptures, man. Only the elect is going to have it. It's going to be praising Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah once the Lord delivered the elect, man, and delivered them up into the chariots, man. So, Lord willing, I'm part of that number, man. We're going to be glorifying Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for delivering us from this, for the great dreadful destruction that he's going to plan, that he got planned for America, man. You know, that he's got prophesied for America, man. You know, because we brothers see it, man. We clearly see the Lord about to bring destruction on the place, man. And the Lord had given us the eyesight, or the eyesight to see it, man. You know, the vision eyesight, you know, the eyesight to see it, man. The understanding to see these things taking place, man. You know, seeing, the understand, seeing and having a vision through the scriptures and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, to see this place being destroyed, man. And we know why, man. We clearly see it every day and understand why the Lord is going to destroy America, man. And the Lord has showed plenty of the signs, like I said, with these chariots, man, that the angels exist, man. You know, every year, you know, you got UFOs or so-called UFO sightings being, you know, at a high time, man. You got a lot of people seeing so-called UFO sightings, man. But we are, you know, getting closer to the Lord returning, man. And the Lord said, look up, for our redemption draweth nigh, man. You know, so when you look up and see these chariots, man, that's one of the clear signs that Yahweh Shai is on his way, man. That he's about to deliver the elect, man. Yeah, but these people won't understand, man. You know, and they show it throughout different, you know, movies. Cause the elites, they know, man. They don't hear the prophets. They don't have, you know about the chariots, you know, from time to time, man. And they know about the chariots are angels, man, not aliens, man. And they know that the Lord's gonna come back with the chariots to fight against them, man. But in their mind, they think they're gonna defeat the Lord, man. Where here, the Lord is going to defeat them, man, disappoint them, man. And they, like I said, they show you throughout the movies how, you know, the so-called alien invasions come and people being beamed up, you know, and how the aliens shooting laser beams on certain cities and, you know, and destroying people, you know. But they got that from the Holy Bible, man. It is going to come to existence. But these people that thinking it's fairy tale, make believe by them looking at these movies, you know, throw their whole judgment off of the chariots, man. Because they really think that there's no, you know, they really think they're UFOs or aliens, man. You know, they thinking that, you know, when these aliens come back, or so-called aliens come back, they're going to fight against them and win. You know, like certain of these sci-fi movies, you know, but it's not going to be the case, man. The case is going to be that it's the supreme being, man. You know, Yahweh Shai, you know, through the Son, Yahweh Shai, that he's going to come back and bring down this kingdom, man, and set up an everlasting kingdom, man, when he returned with the so-called UFOs, man, the chariots, man. And he's going to set up the nation of Israel, man, because it's already written, man. And these people are going to find out, man, that it was told lies the whole time through America, man, about the so-called UFOs, man. And what they really seeing for what they is, man. You know, because you have the prophets out here letting you know how the Lord is going to return, man. But they brush it off, man. So when the time really comes and Yahweh Shai show him something, man, you're going to be way far out than these movies projected how these so-called UFOs going to return and bring destruction. Salah. So this is going to be the real deal, man. And the Lord is not going to be defeated. You know, just the last scripture I'm going to get. This is the wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, the wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. And then when you see the righteous man, who's the righteous man, man? The only man that's out there proclaiming or publishing the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You know, bringing down the stronghold of America with all these lies, man. By pushing the truth, man. You know, those are the righteous men, the ones who condemn America for their wickedness through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And men, a great millstone, man, starting with the apostles and elders on down. And the men that's in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that's out there in truth and sincerity condemning this place, man. It said, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. And we out there in boldness, man. Because we believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and he got his angels around us, man. That He's protecting us, man. You know, and that He's with us, doing the work and condemning this place, man. You know, in the face of those that have afflicted us, man. Who have afflicted the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Mainly the Edomites, man. The so-called white people, and the rest of these heathen nations, man. You know, even 2/3 of the wicked Israel, the wicked of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have afflicted us, man, by coming against your own kinsmen, man, your own people, your own prophets, man, and your own power. And it said, before the face of such as had afflicted him, and made no counts of his labors. For these heathens, mainly these Edomites, man, they didn't make no account of our labors, man. They forgot, you know, they basically, you know, they still boasting off how the Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans built up America through their hardcore slavery, man. And still to this day, man, they still look at us as slaves, because we are slaves up under them, man, until Yahweh shall return, man, and give the power into our hand, man, and take the power from the Edomites, man, and the rest of these heathens, man. So we still on the bottom, man. And it said, and made no account of his labors, because these people, you know, tell us what, forget about slavery. You know, that was in the past. You know, when we out there telling about how the Lord is going to bring judgment against these Edomites, about all the wickedness, for all the wickedness that they're doing and what they have done against the nation of Israel. They tell us forget about it, man. You know, they label us as terrorism, man, a hate group. Well, they was the first ones that showed hate, man. You know, when they came over here and enslaved the Native Americans and the Latino tribe, and when they brought the Southern Kingdom, you know, the Negroes, Haitians, and the Jamaicans over here, the cargo slave ships, man. You know, so we have every right, you know, to condemn these devils, you know, talk to these devils, these Edomites, these so-called white people, to their face about all their wickedness, and all the atrocities that they have done against the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the God's or the Lord's chosen people, the Israelites, man. And they're going to pay for that. Pay for that, because the Lord hasn't forgot about our labor, man. He hasn't forgot about what our enemies done unto us, man. Verse 2, you know, to get to the point. Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. So when these heathens, or these our enemies, including the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, the wicked Israelites, when they see the strangeness of the salvation of the elect, man, they're gonna be fearful, man. They're gonna be in that terrible state, man, because what is gonna put them in that fearful state, man? The chariots, man, because it's gonna seem strange to them once they see so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, and you know, confused faces, Israelites, you know, being beamed up in the so-called UFOs, man. You know, they're gonna really think it's a movie, man. You know, because that's what they have been pictured in their mind all these years, man. But in actuality, when they see Yahweh Shai, man, and him being his true cast arrested, a so-called black man, with the so-called in the chariots, man, causing chaos, you know, and only seeing the elect, the ones that you know they've been seeing the whole time, the prophets, the ones that you know that was telling them the whole time that the Lord is going to bring destruction to this place, that the Lord is going to deliver the elect, you know, to get right, man. When they see the Lord actually do His miracle by delivering the elect, man, you know, they're gonna be estranged, man. They're gonna be in that fearful state, man, not knowing what's gonna happen, man, not knowing, you know, how they're gonna be saved, man. You know, and they say the strangest of His salvation, so far beyond all that they look for, because they never looked at for the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you know, a power coming back to save them, man. They still look at us as nobodies, man. In all actuality, in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we are the greatest nation on earth, man. And it said, and they repented and groaned for anguish of the spirit, and shall say within themselves, this was he whom we have sometimes in derision, a proverb, a reproach. And then when they look at the prophets, they scoff and scorn against the men of the Lord, man. You know, but when they actually see
Yahweh shall come back and deliver the men, the elect of the nation of Israel, the ones that's out there, the prophets that's doing the work of the Lord and having that faith, the same ones that tell them about the destruction and the return of Yahweh Shah, then they're going to be in that repentant state, man. Then they're going to be in anguish and groaning, man. You know, because they're going to know that it's over for them, man.
And they say, we fools counted his life madness and his end to be without honor.
Because those scoffers and scorners out there, man, the people of this world don't believe the men of the Lord, man. So when all hell break loose, and once Yahweh shall return and deliver the elect by the chariots, man, then they're gonna understand then that the Lord haven't sent didn't send his prophets out in vain, man. That they were speaking the truth the whole time, man. And right after the Lord delivered the elect, when he did, you know, what's gonna come after that next form? The missiles, man. You know, as soon as the Lord delivered the elect, man, out of America and the elect that's scattered across the world, man, the missiles gonna touch down, man, on America and destroy the left behinds, man. But those you know, the Christians talking about the left behind, that's gonna be the real left behind, man. Once Yahweh Shah delivered the elect of the nation of Israel, you know, out of off the shores of America, the ones that's gonna be left behind in America, which is 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the wicked Israelites, you know, the non-believers, the scoffers, they're gonna be destroyed, man. Once the missiles touch down, man, you know, and these heathens, man. You know, so basically, you know, I hope this video, you know, been edifying, you know, just, you know, going through the spread, you know, getting different type of scriptures on how the Lord is going to deliver the nation of Israel, man. You know, deliver the elect from the destruction of America and from the calamities and destructions that's going to take place throughout the earth, man. You know, and that's going to be by the ways of the so-called UFOs, man, the chariots, man. That's how Yahweh Shah gonna bring true salvation, man. All these people talking about they believe in Jesus and they saved already, you know, thinking when they die they go to the spiritual realm and, you know, they up there forever. No, there's not talking about that type of save, man. The save is talking, the type of save that the Bible is talking about is when Yahweh Shah, who the word in the called Jesus Christ, come back with the chariots and save the Israelites, the elect of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans from the destruction of those missiles, man. You know, so, you know, I pray that, you know, video been edifying, that you brothers, you know, man, well fed, you know, till the next time, you know, just keep pushing, keep fighting, man. Because them chariots, we see them every day, man. And they're just signs of Lord showing us that our salvation is near, man. You know, and it's a beautiful thing to actually have a vision, you know, and to think upon the chariots and being delivered, man. And seeing Yahweh Shah deliver you or beam you up, man, into them chariots, man, and save you and deliver you from the destruction of America, man. You know, so you know the time is getting short, man. All hell is about to break loose, man. You know, so brothers keep fighting in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. So the Lord is surely gonna reward us, man, for doing His work and for believing on His Son and believing on His word, man. So brothers keep fighting, keep pushing, man. So the next time, you know, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, Rakar, Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, Ruel, and salutation to the Akhir, that's on the highways and byways, the brothers that's in the ministry, uplifting the spirit and power in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.